All right, welcome in. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. How about it, baby? This is the Daily Fix with your host, Ron Hughley, right here, powered by Foolish Club Media. As you see there on this Christmas afternoon, I guess, 12 o'clock this Christmas, you see the very festive Steve Serta in the small box where he rightfully belongs. Hello, Steve.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? It's a fun day. The Chiefs play today, so you know we're gonna give you that content on the Daily Fix, baby. As the Chiefs can wrap it up, they can wrap things up against the Steelers. On this holiday, however you're taking this in, man, we appreciate it, man. We know there's a lot going on this day, so we do appreciate you. Hanging with us, however you are, Twitter, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, please share, let folks know. One thing I would ask that you do, if you have not done so, is head to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe as we continue to try to build this thing on Foolish Club Media. So much content, Veach season, Brian's World, which drops every Wednesday, Show and BK, which drops every Friday, the post-game show, which you'll be able to listen to with Serta afterwards. Is Rocky with you today? Is he with you for?
No, and it might be a little late, but I'm going to do my best to have it available as soon as the Chiefs game is over.
Yeah, we'll have it. We'll have it, and as we always do after the game. So everything you need at Foolish Club Media, like and subscribe our YouTube channel, Foolish Club Media. Not going to hold you too long, as usual. So damn disrespectful in Houston. So damn disrespectful in Houston by one of the best players in the world. And it is happening, guys. It is happening. I kind of hinted towards the thought, will it happen? It happened last year for the Chiefs. It is happening right now before our very little beady eyes. It is happening. We'll discuss that. But let's start here. Let me give my 2 minutes, Steve. Today's a big game. It's a big game, and listen, I don't think you push it. We'll see what happens with Chris Jones, Serta. If he can go, he can go. If he can't, I don't think you push it at all because obviously it's more important. And with how great he is, this short period of time, you can understand the bigger picture thought. But Serta, this is a bigger game. And a very, very big game for more than just clinching, right? Yes, they can clinch and then control how they want to handle things against the Broncos, and then obviously they get the first round bye. But let me tell you why this is really important. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I am not somebody, Serta, that says to themselves, hey, I don't care who we play. I don't give a rip how it happens, baby. We're the Chiefs. We're three-time champs. We've been to 6 straight AFC championship games. No, Jack. Listen, if I can avoid going on the road and facing Josh Allen and the Bills and backing it up by going on the road and facing Lamar and the Ravens and then playing the 49ers in Vegas, nah, man. I just want to win the damn thing. That's not a road travel that I would want. And Serta, what I believe the Chiefs and Chiefs fans should want to happen is that the Ravens win the division. The Ravens win the AFC North and they become the 3 seed. That is what, to me, because if the Steelers win out, they are the 3 seed. The Ravens are most likely the 5 seed. They would then travel to Houston, and the odds are if they were to beat Houston, they would come to Arrowhead, and then the Chiefs would likely have to go through. Now, you don't know how it happens, but you could see the scenario that the Chiefs would likely have to go through Baltimore and Buffalo. Nuh-uh. I would rather have the ability to just have to play one of them, beat each other up and just play one of them. And that is why it is important that the Chiefs come out and try to win this game, not only to clinch, but to have the scenario in which the Ravens win the division and they're the 3 seed. And if seeds hold, that them and Buffalo fight it out in the divisional round, and you hopefully take care of business in your divisional round game, and that you don't have to play them both. That is why it's even more important than to just clinching.
Yeah, and I think that now with the Chiefs' latest injuries, it's all that much more important that they can take week 18 off and, not just even acknowledging the playoff scenarios and the possible matchups. We saw the path that they took last season, but that was out of their control. This season, it is in your control. So whatever you can do to make the path to another Super Bowl as easy as possible, you should do that. And the easiest path is them taking care of business and beating the Pittsburgh Steelers and locking up the 1 seed and ensuring that they can align the playoffs how they see fit.
Yeah, and listen, any of these teams can beat the Chiefs, right? But you would rather the road be week off and then Texans or Steelers, then probably Ravens or Bills, rather than Ravens and then Bills to get to the Super Bowl. All right, let me go here. It's happening, and you were one who wondered and questioned if this would happen. I said, and I was wondering and hoping that we saw what happened towards, what did they say, the middle part of the season. The impact and what was thrown on Rashee Rice's plate improved. And he pulled his game up and became a serious number 2 target and number 2 receiving threat, so much so that some, Brandon Kiley, BK, some by the playoffs had shoved him past Travis Kelce. Now, it wasn't a crazy take. I just didn't agree with it. It wasn't a crazy take. But Rashee Rice's impact and his improvement was a huge step late in the season into the playoffs for the Chiefs. And they found a way how to use it. Serta, I was pushing and saying, all right, yes, the Chiefs are probably going to have to add somebody like DeAndre Hopkins, and they did, and that has helped, and do some things. But also, does Xavier Worthy have it in him to do what they were able to do with Rashee Rice last year? Find their groove. And it looks like it's happening. They had 2 drives that seemed to be Xavier Worthy centric, and they ended in touchdowns. And he has come on big time. He had 11 targets in this game against the Texans. And it's not just down the field, right? And that part is open. They just haven't hit that yet. And you hope that continues. But finding ways, those little quick screens, he scored touchdowns back-to-back weeks, getting the ball in his hand early, those easy 5-7 yards that he can potentially break. Like, it was big. That one drive, I think he had 38 yards receiving, and he had another 10 or so rushing. The ability to have him take that next step, like Rashee Rice did, it is happening. It happened last year, and it is happening right now with Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, I've been asking for it for months now.
You were skeptical. You didn't think it could happen.
Yeah, well, and I think the Chiefs just didn't trust him fully. We saw over and over again, like, his body control, being field awareness, like just having that kind of understanding with Patrick Mahomes and knowing, hey, this is what's open, like understand the leverage of the defender. This is where I'm going to put the football. Like, Worthy had to learn how to do all of that stuff. And there's still obviously room for growth there, but he's figuring it out. And the Chiefs are trusting him more to the point where they are manufacturing touches for him. And he is a key part of the offensive game plan, where you couldn't say that a month ago. And now he is taking the step. And that's massive, because when you have veterans like Travis Kelce, DeAndre Hopkins, and Hollywood Brown back into the mix now, then you factor in the wild card that is Worthy, and all of a sudden this offense is taking form in a way that it really hasn't all season long.
Yeah, and I just think they've added more to his plate. Like, he's running different routes, right? It was just it felt like almost exclusively down the field, and it is not that way anymore. Like, they're running short crossers. They're just getting the ball out to him quick. on screens, reverses. They're just finding ways to get the ball in his hands and not just down the field. Let them add that part that has been open multiple times throughout the season. They just haven't really connected, whether it be Mahomes or him. Let that part open up more. Like we'll start to potentially see, like he's giving me right now Zay Flower feels if they can start to execute down the field stuff. Doesn't it feel like 100-yard game is coming soon for him? Like
Yes.
it feels like it, there's a couple of times he could have had it if they could have connected, but we'll see about that. All right. This is the Chiefs and the Steelers aren't the only Christmas Day game. The Ravens and the Texans play afterwards. And the big thing there is Beyonce is performing at the half in Houston. And here is Lamar Jackson with his thoughts of their game and the halftime performer.
Beyonce to the left.
Very disappointing that she's going to be performing at a halftime show that you can't watch.
Nah, because I'm going to go out there and watch. Yeah. Go out there and watch, man. My first time seeing Beyonce perform, and it's at our game. That's dope. I'm going to go out and watch. Sorry, Hawa. Sorry, fellas.
Depends how big your lead is if you guys have one.
Nah, man, I'm not even thinking about the lead. I was just thinking about just seeing Beyonce for the first time. Not saying it like that. No disrespect, nah. Because I know how people can take things. Pause.
Yeah. This is so disrespectful to the Houston Texans, in my opinion. Like, hey, man, like you have no concerns or thoughts that, we may be in a place at the half in which it is very vital that we go over game plans or that we go over changes that need to be made, or that I am going to be in a mood where I don't give a damn about the halftime performer because we're out here about to fool around and lose the game. Like he has the feel that, man, we're going to be good at the half. He has the feel that I don't even have to worry about what is happening in the second half because, we good. Beyonce performing at the half is a greater proposition right now than, hey, let's look at these halftime adjustments. This is so disrespectful. It's not Tim Settleworth, but this is so disrespectful to the Texans. That man just said, nah, shit, I ain't missing it. The hell with that. I ain't never seen him perform. Like, you ain't going to never have a chance to see Beyonce perform besides a 10-minute set at the half. Like, come on, man. I can't believe that man just said, sorry, Harbaugh. Hold on. But real, do you think there's any chance that he actually sneaks out there and watches this halftime?
Yes, I don't know why he would say it if he's not going to do it. Lamar Jackson is a multiple-time MVP. He is the quarterback of one of the best teams in the NFL, and he gets to go see Beyonce at halftime if he wants to. And with how expensive concert tickets are, especially concert tickets to someone like Beyonce, I would jump at the opportunity to go see Beyonce live for free. Lamar Jackson gets to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, okay. No, he doesn't. Lamar, do you know how bad of a now maybe the Ravens are going to get rid of him or anything. You know how bad of a look if there is ever a camera that has a shot on Lamar Jackson and this game is relatively close. I don't even care if it's not close, but had a shot on Lamar Jackson standing in the tunnel like this is Texas. Like he's going to do it, Texas Hold'em or whatever. Like, no, there ain't no chance in hell that that's a good look. Get out of here, Lamar. Go. Hey, you better worry about this game. Hi, Mom and Courtney.